Guys, today I'm going to talk about Empire Season 2, Episode 2. I'm apologizing right now for this being up so late, but I wasn't home. I did see it when it came on, but I had to come back home and watch it and take notes because where I was at was loud. So, let's get into this review, shall we? It starts off with Cookie and Hakeem and Andre. They're getting kicked out of Empire. You know, Jamal don't want them there no more after what happened with old girl turning on their ass. So he's kicking them out. So she was like, "It's okay. We're gonna start our own company." But I don't think like they like really took heed to that. Like the next day, she called him and was like, "I was serious about what I said. We need to start our own company." And you know, they were talking about she was like, "Meet me at Ghetto Ass Records Studios." You know, that's where Jamal was recording at on season one when Homeboy was tripping. His daddy was tripping. So then she was talking to like in between Hakeem and Jamal or whatever. I mean, Hakeem and Andre. And she just basically, they trying to see who all can come on their team. Tiana's gonna be on board on a team. I think they said V was gonna be on board or whatever. And they started bringing up Anika, and she was like, I don't want Anika there. I don't trust her ass. Like, hell no." She is like so adamant about she doesn't want Anika um, in this. I might not call her Onika through this whole thing. I'm so used to calling this girl Boo Boo Kitty, like I can't even do it. So anyway, the next scene is with V and Boo Boo Kitty up in the studio or whatever at the Ghetto Ass Record Studio or whatever. And I'm like, okay. But y'all know Anika was Boo Boo Kitty, whatever, was working with her before in season one. So I guess she like comfortable with her, so she working with her now. But when V was singing in the studio, Anika was trying to change things, and it kind of irritated V. So she was about to walk out, and as she was about to walk out, Cookie walks in and talks her into coming back into the studio and singing and stuff. So I thought that was cool. Then you had Lucius in jail. He's in a clinic and he's sick and he's getting ready to get his shot, but the doctor dude couldn't find his authorization paper, and without that authorization paper, he couldn't give him his medicine. So, you know, Lucius was about to get buck with him for a minute until Homeboy was about to push that buzzer. And, you know, then he was like, "Well, I know it's not your fault, whatever." He was just like, "Get your lawyer, talk to your lawyer as soon as possible," you know what I'm saying, because he needs that medicine. So then you had Jamal at home. He's singing this song called Born to Love. It was okay. It's not, so far, the music is not giving me what it gave me last season. None of the songs that they have played through both episodes have gave no wow factor. Not with no artists on these shows. So he's singing this song, and then he ended up doing an interview. I think Sharon used to work for Global Grind. I'm not sure, but I know she's like a known person to do interviews, um, or whatever. So she's interviewing him about, you know, the music, and you know the ladies like him and guys like him, and then they start talking about Michael. Michael was in the kitchen, and she was saying how he cooked them something to eat or whatever. And he, because they was talking about how do he handle in relationships and stuff like that, and they cool with it. So then as they talking or whatever, because she was asking him about his album, when he gonna do an album, and he was like, "I don't know, because I've been very busy, and you know him running an empire and stuff, he haven't really been able to focus on his music." So while they're talking, Cookie comes in, and you know they play it off like they getting along and shit, knowing they don't get along. So that he takes her out to the balcony because he like, "Why are you interrupting us?" And she was like, "Nigga, I got you this interview while you over there tripping." So they were talking, and she was trying to get Hakeem's album from Empire, you know what I'm saying, so they can put it on a low company without telling him. But he's basically saying hell to the gnaw. He called Hakeem the baby, what, the baby trader. I was like, oh my god, like I told you, I'm not liking Jamal. I'm not liking his character these two episodes whatsoever. Like, if he don't go back to his mama, I'm not gonna rock with him. Um. So anyway, As they're walking back to the elevator, playing it off like they get along, right before the elevator closed, she lets him know that they're getting ready to start their own company. He had this dumbest look on his face, like, this bitch. So I was here for it. I want to see Cookie get her own company and them do battle. I want her to give up her dreams on Empire, because girl, boo. I do. I just want to see them battle it out and see who record label will probably come up on top. I really would. Then you have Lucius in the yard with all his crew. They sitting around the table and they're talking about music or whatever. So I guess they asked him to spit something. I don't know. But he started rapping. It was horrible. I'm sorry. Some of the words to the song is okay, but I just can't take him serious on rapping. So it sounded horrible to me. And then I don't know, just that music just sound like everything that's out right now, and I didn't care for it. So it was called Snitch Bitch or something like that, and I was just like, why is some? I know a lot of people are gonna play this song, but I don't get it. Um, but as he's rapping or whatever, he start coughing. And then that's when you get Ludacris. Ludacris is playing this like horrible ass cop. And as for when I say horrible, it's horrible because he like a asshole cop, and horrible because he was not acting good whatsoever. It wasn't believable. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all want a spot on Empire so bad that you guys are taking any role and the role is not matching up. It's not being believable. It's like seeing Chris Rock last episode playing the gangster. It wasn't believable. And it wasn't believable of Ludacris playing this damn cop. It just wasn't. Um, so he talking shit to them, and I like how when he called them boy, and the other dude was like, "Ain't no boys over here. We men over here. Ain't no boys over here." So he kind of got mad and took the boy, I guess, to the hole or whatever. But I'm like, he was an asshole. But whatever. Um, Hakeem is holding an audition for a female group. He wants to start this female group, and I'm like, oh my god. First, can we get you out first before you try to bring somebody else out? But I guess he feel like shit his ain't selling. Let's get some hot girls out here, show their ass, and maybe we can make some money like that. So he hold these auditions. The first girl was horrible. He had this Hispanic girl come in, and I was like, oh shit, here we go. But she actually can sing or whatever, I give her a little credit. But she wasn't feeling being in no girl group. She wanted to be solo, and she was talking shit. I said, oh, he gonna fuck her. He's gonna fuck her. And eventually, he was fucking her. I was just like, dumb, but whatever. Um, like I said, he's holding these auditions. Andre gets mad, like, you need to focus on your album. You ain't got time for this shit. But this is what he wants to do, so they gotta be behind him on that. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then you have Lucius. He goes talks to Ludacris, trying to figure out like what's his problem. What do he want? Ludacris talking shit, talking about his wheezing and his breath and whatever. And then made a reference about his medicine, was like, if you want your medicine or something, you need to get on board or be cooperative or something. But apparently, I don't know what his beef is with Lucius. And then he was like, the DA is more accepting than I am. And I'm like, what did he do? Was Frank Gathers your homeboy? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Ludacris got some kind of animosity towards Lucius, and I guess I don't know if he just don't like rappers. I don't know, because he was like, you could just be another, I can kill you, and you could just be another rapper. Although that was that later, but he did say that. So I don't know what his problem is. Cookie, Andre, and Akeem, they're talking about the girl group or whatever. And this was so funny to me because they were talking about the girl group and all this kind of stuff. And then Onika walked in. Cookie instantly got mad and was like, what is she doing here? Like, why is she here? What? Like, for what? And so they started talking about the girl group again. And Hakeem was talking about he can call them Rainbow Sensation. She like, hell no, that's stupid. Did your daddy drop you on your head? He was like, well, Nika like it. She was like, no, boo boo. I like the concept, not the name. So he was like, she's good with marketing or whatever. So Cookie was like, yeah, she's good at marketing. She's good at selling her ass. And she started talking about Cookie. Cookie was like, wait a minute, little hoe. Like, hold up. Like, if it wasn't for women like me, bitch, you will always be on your knees. I said, "Ooh, Cookie always got something backhanded to say about Onika, but I be so here for it. I really do. First of all, you was fucking his daddy, and now you fucking his son. Bitch, I don't got no respect for you, so whatever comes out my mouth about Boo Boo Kitty is whatever, because, bitch, that's nasty to be sleeping with Hakeem. Like, ew. Mm, that's, and it's, no. He just seemed like a baby. Goodbye. Have fun. Have fun. Have a good day. All that good stuff. Sorry, you guys. Um, but anyway, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning here, and my dude just went to work, so I'm just like, anyway, so yeah, that's what happened with them. That shit was funny. That bitch told her she was gonna spend a lifetime on her knees. I was here for it. But Jamal and Lucius, they're talking in the jail. Lucius still sick as hell. Jamal trying to figure out what's wrong with him. They don't know what's wrong with him, but he's really not saying nothing. He just like, I'm okay. Like when everybody asks him what's wrong with him. So they start talking about, Cookie New Company, and then all of a sudden he was like, we got to get Hakeem back. Whatever we got to do, give him his album, whatever we got to do. I don't think Jamal was here for it, but he can't tell his daddy no because he wanted his acceptance too. So I was not here for that. But you got this motherfucking dude behind them, and I kept saying, why is old boy behind them? Keep fucking turning around, keep ear hustling. Because he was telling Jamal he wanted to put an album out from jail and what all he would need, what all equipment he would need. And then next thing you know, the dude turned around and told him he was a lawyer. And I think his name was Thirsty. I don't know. But the motherfucker said he was from Guam University. I'm like, who? Where? Okay. But he one of them crooked ass lawyers that Lucius need right now. So, okay. That shit was just funny because I kept saying, "What the fuck is he being nosy?" So then you had Tiana and her girls rehearsing. What the fuck did that? What was that Tiana had on? She had on like a nude bodysuit, long sleeves with some panties on over it. That shit was fucked up. I don't know who styled that and told that was cute for a performance, for a rehearsal, for just put on. That shit was ugly. It was stupid. But she's rehearsing with her girls, and Hakeem comes in to talk to her and tell her he wants her to be in the girl group and be the leader. And she was like, "Why would I be the leader in the girl group when I'm already the leader of my own thing? Like that wouldn't make no sense." And she was like, "If that's what you and your mom is over here about to do, I don't want to be a part of this company." And as she was saying that, Cookie walked in and was like, "Girl, let me talk to you. He don't know what he talking about. He a little too excited. He don't know what the fuck he talking about." So they go and talk, and as he walking outside, Jamal rose up on him and told him to get in the car, and then tells him how he wants him back at Empire and he'll give him the album. And I'm like I said, he only fucking with you because of what your daddy said. But he don't really want you. He do not want him there. He wants the spotlight on him. He do not, Because y'all know when Hakeem was there, the spotlight was on Hakeem and not Jamal. So he don't want Jamal back. He don't want Jamal don't want Hakeem back. So then Jamal and his wife, Andre's wife, they're sitting there talking, and she's trying to get Andre's job back. Oh, he misses you. He needs to be on Empire. This is all he knows. This is all he works for. Yada 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 yada. I didn't give a fuck. She even tried to tell him that she was pregnant so she could get that sympathy vote from him, and it kind of was going that way with him. But Jamal ain't got no say so, boo boo. That was the wrong motherfucker for you to go to. He is the puppet on the string for Lucius. Um, so then you had Lucius, and he was in the clinic, and I guess he was waiting on meds or he was sick. But one of the low correction officers came and gave him some medicine and was like, "This is from your lawyer." Then he ended up walking him down the hall and was like, "You got some friends or something?" So he walked him in his room. And when the big dude moved out the way, it was the studio, all the equipment, little stuff that he wanted, and they had like it in his little break room or whatever. So they was able to record the song up in there, the little snitch bitch song. They was all up in there grooving to the song, whatever. I didn't like it. I didn't care. Y'all might like it. It wasn't for me. Um, so as they finished, Ludacris and his homies came in there because Homeboy had told them they only had a little while to do it before the shift changed. Ludacris coming there talking a gang of shit, hemming them up, throwing shit down. I was like, you's a disrespectful motherfucker. So he ended up putting Lucius, I guess, in a hole or whatever. He ended up locking them all up or whatever, talking about they were somewhere they wasn't supposed to be. I don't know what it was called. I don't remember. But so that's when he was telling Lucius, like, I can kill you now and then you'll just be another dead rapper or some shit. And I'm like, this is not believable. But okay, whatever. So then you had as he was walking out, because Lucius was telling, because they was arguing back and forth or whatever, and he was like something about a mistake, and Lucius was like, "Y'all make mistakes, I don't." Like, motherfucker, it's on and popping. So as he walked into his car, these guys jump out on Ludacris and beat his ass and was like, "Where is it?" or "Where?" or something. And then next thing you know, the guys show up. I don't know what the fuck they did to Ludacris. I just know they socked him up, but he was fighting back. Hey, I ain't mad at you. But the guys goes to the lawyer dude and give him the computer. So I guess they whooped his ass, took the computer, and they went and gave it to the lawyer and stuff or whatever. So then Hakeem and Cookie is talking, and Andre, and they were all just talking and shooting breeze or whatever. I don't remember what they were talking about, but I know that all of a sudden Hakeem leaked the album. He had old girl, Raven Simone girlfriend, ex girlfriend, whatever she is, um, leaked the album for him, and they were like, "Are you fucking crazy? Like, what the fuck is your problem?" And he was just basically like, "Oh well." They was like, "Do you know that Jamal's gonna sue you?" And he was like, "I don't care. Like, I don't care. They can have the money. Like, oh well." I guess it was his get back at Jamal. Um. So then Andre was pissed. He talking about he leaving. They end up coming up with a name for the company called Lion. What was it? Lions Dynasty. Lucius Lion. Yeah, Lions Dynasty or something like that. So I thought that was a cool name. The Lions Dynasty against Lions Empire. Hey, I ain't even mad. But Andre go to Lucius for forgiveness. This was crazy to me. So he goes to him for forgiveness or whatever. And he was like, "I'm sorry. I want to come back to Empire." So Lucius was like, "You still go to church?" He was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You still do this?" He was like, "Yeah." I think he asked him, "Do he still pray or something?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, pray to God for forgiveness because I don't forgive you." I said, "Well, damn." So, Andre was pissed off like, dude, like, you just didn't want Jamal, you didn't even want to deal with Jamal because you didn't accept his lifestyle, and he's running a fucking company. He was like, Hakeem slept with your fiance, and you want him back at the company. I didn't do nothing to you, but be loyal to you, whatever. And this is what you do to me, like, damn. And Lucius didn't give two fucks about what Andre was saying, and I was like, wow. Wow. Okay. Lucius is a cold piece of motherfucking work. That's all I know. So, Jamal and Hakeem, they're sitting there, and Jamal's doing music, and he was like, "I wrote this for you." And that's when Hakeem told him, "No, you didn't, because I am not coming back to Empire," and all this kind of stuff. And he was like, "Well, what about your album?" He was like, "What about it? I already leaked it." And Jamal was like, "Are you serious?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You'll never see a dime from that." And he just started flipping out. And he was like, "This is why I'm not coming back to Empire." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Yeah, his true color show came out when you said that." So they start arguing about that, and he was like, "You know what?" He told him about the name of Empire. I mean, he told them the name of Cookie Now Company, the Dynasty thing, and he was like, "Y'all corny," and he was like, "Yep, is the Dynasty gonna crush y'all Empire?" I said, "Ooh, I'm ready. I'm ready to see it go down." So then Hakeem goes back to the little record company that him and his mama got. They cleaning up or whatever. And they hear Snitch Bitch come on the radio. So he was like, this motherfucker releasing shit from jail. And she was like, yeah, that's your daddy for you. She was like, that's why we need to hurry up before his ass get out. So next thing you know, we see Lucius in court and they're waiting on his lawyer. His lawyer is not there. The DA is irritated because the lawyer not there. He runs in there and he tells the judge, I got new evidence. And she was like, well, we didn't get it. So he giving it to her. He giving one envelope to her, one envelope to the judge. The judge opens his envelope and it's a gang of pictures of him, all like he been to some dominatrix. He had the little ball thing in his mouth. The pictures wasn't right. They were disturbing for my eyes to look at. I didn't need to see them. So, yeah. So next thing you know, he granted motherfucking Lucius his bail. You on a $1 million bail. The DA was pissed. Oh, she was pissed, and it kind of goes off like that. But like I said, it's gonna be good this season because she's gonna go after uh Cookie to bring down Lucius, and if not, she's gonna bring down the boy. So it's gonna get good, especially with this DA. It's gonna get good. But y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. How y'all liked it? If you liked it, if you're not liking it now, have you fell off already? And it's only the second episode because I've seen a lot of people say they ain't fell off because it just ain't that good. Y'all know we used to go down and wait for Empire to come on when it came on, and now it's like okay, if it come on, we'll catch it if we that's how what it's giving us. So I just wanted to get better. I really wanted to get better because I really don't want to give up on this show because I really see potential in Empire. Um, but that's my review. I'm your girl, Miss Nika. Everything I do with social media is by the Ghetto View. THA, not THE. Make sure you get your It's All About Support t-shirts at teespring.com. I will leave the link in the description box. Make sure you support me the way I support everybody. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you're checking out my cousin Mike B, Some More Love TV, Squeaky Jones, Forest Rocks, Candy from Sweet Addictions, Tiki 44, S underscore Hutchinson. I'm trying to remember people as I'm doing it. DJ's World 101. Yeah, just check out my YouTube fam. Y'all know how we do, who we are. Lady Nika, say Sean Bradley. Make sure you guys are still praying for our boo, say Sean Bradley. And also make sure you praying for James Caldwell just as well. Because them are my brothers and, my head. So I love them and I'm going to keep riding and praying for them. So make sure you, sending them your love and prayer. Make sure we still sending our love and prayer to Much Love from KY. She need all our love and support, her family, all that good stuff. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Tomorrow is Thursday, so tomorrow, later today, I'll be doing Scandal. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. All right, peace out. I'm going to bed.